Hello guys, we are going to talk about a very important topic, which is the chemistry of lipids. So we are going to talk about the definition, the classification and the examples of lipids. Now, definition of lipids. Lipids are organic substances that are insoluble in water, soluble in organic solvent like chloroform, ether and benzene. They are esters of fatty acids with alcohol. Let's talk about the classification of lipids. Lipids can be classified into three: the simple, complex or compound, and the derived lipids. So let's talk about the simple lipids. Simple lipids, these are fatty acids, these are esters of fatty acids combination with various alcohols. Based on the type of alcohols, these are subclassified as the neutral fats and the waxes. So let's talk about the neutral fats. Neutral fats can also be called the triacylglycerol or triglycerides, TAG. These are esters of fatty acid and glycerol. They are called neutral fats because they contain what? No charge. The fats we mostly eat are neutral fats. Fat in the liquid state is called oil. Example: groundnut oil, vegetable oil, etc. So we've talked about the neutral fats. Let's talk about the waxes. So this is the waxes. The waxes, these are esters of fatty acids with higher molecular weight, monohydric long chain alcohols. So these are esters of fatty acids with higher molecular weight, monohydric long chain alcohols. They are widely used in pharmaceuticals and cosmetic industries to make what? Hair creams, lotion, ointment, polishes, like that. Like this common polish, kiwi polish, actually known for its water resistant ability and some other things, used in Nigeria and many other countries. So we've talked about the simple lipids. So let's go to the complex or compound lipids. So the complex or compound lipids, these are lipids of fatty acids with alcohol containing what? Additional prosthetic group, which can either be the carbohydrate, the protein, or what, or even phosphoric acid residues, like that. Now they are subclassified into three. They are actually subclassified according to what? To the type of prosthetic group present in the lipids, as follows. One, we have the phospholipids, which contains fatty acids, alcohol, phosphoric acid, nitrogenous base. We have the glycolipids, which consists of what? Fatty acid and alcohol, majorly like sphingosine and carbohydrates. And we have the lipoprotein, which consists of lipids and protein. Now, when we classify the phospholipid, we found out that we can actually classify them based on the type of alcohol. Whenever it is glycerol, when the alcohol is glycerol, we call it what? The glycerophospholipids. And whenever it is sphingosine, we call it what? The sphingophospholipid. So let's talk about the glycerophospholipids. We talk about it being the phospholipid being divided into two: glycerophospholipid and the sphingophospholipid. Now let's talk about the glycerophospholipid. The glycerophospholipid can be we can have examples like phosphatidylcholine, that's lecithin; phosphatidylethanolamine, that's cephalin. Are you getting me? Phosphatidylserine, phosphatidylinositol, lysophospholipid, plasmalogens, cardiolipins. All these are phospholipids that are what? That are classified under the what? Under the glycerophospholipid. Why? Because they contain what? Glycerol. Are you guys getting? And now we have the sphingophospholipid, which is majorly what? The sphingomyelins. Okay. Now we talk about the next one, which is what? The glycolipids. And we said it actually has what? It actually has fatty acid and alcohol, majorly sphingosine, and the carbohydrates, right? Now examples are the cerebrosides and the gangliosides. Now we go to the lipoproteins, right? Now we said the lipoproteins, from the name you can actually deduce what it consists of, right? It consists of what? The lipids and the proteins, right? Now the lipoproteins examples are the chylomicrons, the very low density lipoproteins, the low density lipoproteins, and the high density lipoproteins. Now the VLDL, the LDL, and the HDL. Now we've talked about that. Now let's talk about the derived lipid. Derived, something you get from, right? Now we've talked about let's talk about the derived lipid, right? Now the derived lipids can actually be obtained from what? From the hydrolysis of what? Simple lipids. I get me. And what? Another one. And compound lipids. I get me. And one thing is that they possess what? Those lipids must what? They possess what? The characteristics of lipids. I get me now. So the derived lipids, they possess what? The characteristics of lipids, right? Now examples are what? The fatty acids, the steroids, the cholesterol, your lipid soluble vitamins and hormones, and your ketone bodies. Now there's one lipid we call the miscellaneous lipids, right? The miscellaneous lipids, they possess characteristics of lipids, since insolubility is what? A characteristic that defines what? Your lipid, right? You can actually see they are insoluble. Example, they include what? The squalene, the carotenoids. And I guess that's the end of the video. I really thank you for watching, and I say God bless you.